A push for infrastructure and a 30% tax on transfer or sale of digital assets were the highlights of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's Budget 2022. Income tax rates have been kept unchanged. Let's now take a look at the big takeaways from Budget 2022. There is no change in the income tax slabs. Taxpayers can file updated income tax returns within 2 years in one-time window. There is a 35% jump in the outlay for capital expenditure, so a hike in government spending on new projects. Government has promised more jobs, saying that the production-linked incentive scheme of the centre has the potential to create 60 lakh new jobs during the next 5 years. A 30% tax will apply on income from the sale or acquisition of virtual or digital assets, such as cryptocurrency, the government has said. A digital currency will be introduced by the Reserve Bank of India in 2022-23. That's what the Finance Minister said. Also, there's over 1 lakh crore allocation for government housing and water connections in Budget 2022. Now, the Prime Minister called the budget people-friendly and progressive. Finance Minister said that Prime Minister's instruction was clear, no additional taxes. But the opposition has slammed the budget, calling it disappointing and anti-poor.
Just before the high-stakes assembly elections in 5 states, the BJP government has presented the national budget, calling it the People's Welfare Budget.
I present the budget for the year 2022-23.
While presenting her 4th budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said,
"This budget seeks to lay the foundation and give a blueprint to steer the economy over Amritkal of the next 25 years, from India at 75 to India at 100. It continues to build on the vision drawn in the budget of 21-22. Its fundamental tenets, which included transparency of financial statement and fiscal position, reflect the government's intent, strengths and challenges. This continues to guide us."
Prime Minister Modi congratulated his colleague Nirmala Sitharaman and her team for presenting a progressive and people-friendly budget.
ये बजट अर्थव्यवस्था को मजबूती देने के साथ ही सामान्य मानवी के लिए अनेक नए अवसर बनाएगा। इस बजट का एक महत्वपूर्ण पहलू है गरीब का कल्याण। हर गरीब के पास पक्का घर हो, नल से जल आता हो, उसके पास शौचालय हो, गैस की सुविधा हो, इन सभी पर विशेष ध्यान दिया गया है।
Opposition parties have criticized the budget as being pro-capitalist and anti-poor.
By any standard, today's budget speech was the most capitalist speech ever read by a finance minister. The FM has mastered the jargon of capitalist economics. The total subsidy bill has been cut by a humongous 27%. This is the most unkindest cut in this budget. The finance minister may have forgotten the poor, but the poor have long memories.
The West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee termed the budget as a Pegasus spin budget and stated that the budget has zero for the common man. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal described the budget as disappointing. Even BJP ally in Bihar, JDU leader Upendra Kushwaha called it disappointing. The TRS President and Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao described it as meaningless. Bureau Report, NDTV.